From trendingpolitics.com, breaking. Pennsylvania court rules in favor of Trump, says Secretary of State did not have authority to change deadline. From Clayton, Keirns. Moments ago, a Pennsylvania judge gave the Trump campaign a huge victory in their battle to overturn the rampant voter fraud that altered the outcome of the 2020 election. This is just one favorable ruling, but it's one that will be desperately needed if we're going to stop the steal. Here's a breaking report from Fox News. A Pennsylvania court ruled in favor of the Trump campaign on Thursday, ordering that the state may not count ballots where the voters needed to provide proof of identification and failed to do so by November 9th. State law said that voters have until 6 days after the election this year, that was November 9th, to cure problems regarding a lack of proof of identification. After the Pennsylvania Supreme Court ruled that mail-in ballots could be accepted 3 days after Election Day, Pennsylvania Secretary of State Kathy Boockvar submitted guidance that said proof of identification could be provided up until November 12th, which is 6 days from the ballot acceptance deadline. That guidance was issued 2 days before Election Day. Quote, the court concludes that respondent Kathy Boockvar, in her official capacity as Secretary of the Commonwealth, lacked statutory authority to issue the November 1st, 2020 guidance to respondents' county boards of elections insofar as that guidance purported to change the deadline for certain electors to verify proof of identification, Judge Mary Hannah Levitt said in a court order. Kyle Becker of Fox News tweeted that this likely means Pennsylvania will likely head to the Supreme Court. Quote, breaking. Judge orders segregated ballots should not be counted. It rules that the PA Secretary of State lacked statutory authority to override the election law. Critically, the state has a Republican state legislature. SCOTUS may ultimately decide the case now, he tweeted. This ruling was in line with the Trump campaign's argument, which was that there was no basis in the state's law to extend the identification deadline and that Boockvar did not have the power to unilaterally change it.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.